Testing, idling. I sure hope I'm coming through because I lost connection for a moment there. And I don't know when I'm gonna get it back, but I hope it's soon because the bitrate has been in the green for at least several dozen seconds now. I will... okay, there's the thing saying that I went live. Even though I technically never, stopped being live on purpose, it just... my modem decided to crop out for a second. Nope, it's reconnecting to chat at least. There we go. Should I just reload the chat window? I don't know. There we go. Yeah, better. Thanks for confirming that I'm back. So I don't know what happened there. I think, like, my modem had a functionality fart for a second. Not sure why. It could have been like a little power cut or something, but it's back now, I suppose. So, any specific goals? Oh yeah, I was actually talking about that, but, well, the summarized version... I don't know how much of that got captured in the stream, but the summarized version is... for the games that do take into account your completion rate for item collection rate for the ending, I do want to get full item collection, otherwise I'm just getting through the game, like for example with Super Metroid. Even though it does give you a percentage at the end, I don't think that it actually takes that into account for the ending, so I don't think I'll be focusing that much on item collection with that one. So the ones that I will be focusing it on with pretty much will be the Game Boy Advance ones and the Prime ones. That's pretty much the gist of it. Well, let me go ahead and fill out the map here. As well, try for that. Yeah, the funny thing is that I don't think I've ever gotten 100% on any Prime just by myself. If you count 100% as including scans and such, because of all the missable stuff. HD Prime release. Yeah, I guess the... I'm gonna be streaming the Prime Trilogy on the Wii when I get to that point, but... hang on a minute. Oh, this is where you have to go, never mind. But I guess I have... I think I have heard comments here that that doesn't really do anything to actually improve the textures, it just kind of upscaled. Okay, so where do I go to get here? Just get down to this big room and I can go to the bottom and go to the right side. Hello. Well, I need to activate the thing. It's another one of the things that you can only get after activating the distribution center. Otherwise this thing wouldn't be here. More than some of the older games, because something about them hasn't aged as well as sprite-based stuff. I don't know, I mean... I actually only recently played the first two. The only one that I played before I started planning this was 3. Played the GameCube versions of the first two, and I don't know, I found them pretty good in pretty much every aspect. I don't know how different they look in the Wii version, because I haven't played through that all the way. Oh boy, I remember this place. This place is something special, let me tell you. Hang on. Lay down a power bomb right now to show you all the crap you need to do to get the thing in this place. I actually was doing this like yesterday or the day before, I don't remember. You need to leave a space to stand here. Don't make the mistake of not doing that. And then you start getting a hint of what you're supposed to do here. Okay. I sure do love shine sparking. Oh wow, I actually got it on the first try. I was not expecting that. But yeah, that's... Are you paying attention? I sure hope so, because that's how you do it. Oh, but we're not done yet either. Do you know that you can shine spark with Morph Ball as well? Apparently that one was not first try though. I don't really see what I'm doing wrong here. We're supposed to kind of slide through the slopes regardless. Oops. I thought so, I'm not really sure what my mistake here is. What? Oh, hang on. So I'm not supposed to touch that first slope that goes up? I don't know about that. I'm getting distracted too, hang on. Okay, what if I think I might be holding onto the button too much? Might be the reason why I'm screwing this up. Okay, let go and it still happened, so what gives? Okay, what if I actually... into more full mode and get... No? Okay, now I'm confused. I'm sure that's how you do it. Okay. See if I just let go of both of the buttons as soon as possible. When that happens, you slide on the... Oops. Okay, well, I don't know how long it's gonna hold. What if I... I'm not supposed to... No, I'm not. If I hold A, then it's just gonna go straight up, I think. This was supposed to be the easy part, I thought, too. Hang on. Let me check the reference I have for this. Items. Where am I right now? Golden Temple. This place is there. To the left, build some speed, run to the left, squat down before you reach the hole to store Shine Spark, then switch to Morphle, fall down the hole, press jump and hold right. Okay, am I not holding right? I guess I wasn't holding right. Okay, didn't know you had to do that. Well, time to do that one more time just to get out of here. There we go, that was completely worth it. Is there anything else? Yes, there is. There's a secret passageway here in this very room that leads to one of the fast travel things. Well, let's see. If I have nothing else left to collect in this area. Then where am I going next? Check the map once again. Okay, got that, got everything. I'm pretty sure this area's clear. What about this? Well, I know it's not because I see one of the... Another thing that I didn't get that I'm pretty sure also requires shine sparking, so hooray. Can already tell I'm gonna enjoy that. I guess I can go there, but first I need... Hang on, how do we go there? Go through one of the things that I neglected to... Oh, we need to actually find it on the other end first. That's strange. Or wait. Might be this one. I guess I didn't. Yeah, I guess I didn't take this one before. Okay, so let's get out of this building and... a couple of things that I neglected to get before. Alright, so I tried to get this before, but I actually couldn't because you need a... Oh yeah, you need a power bomb. You need to prepare that too. So you build a shine spark here. Activate it there. And you save it again. And there you go. Lay down a power bomb to get rid of that wall, and then you shine spark to get through that. Jesus. Once again, that took me so many tries the first time I did it, and yet somehow I managed to do it quickly now. So is that all that I'm missing here? No, it's not. There's something on the left side. And it's this way, okay. I don't remember there being something weird about this one. Okay, you can get here. I think we needed the distribution center thing too for this. Yep, I did. We should with the missiles have to do this. Yeah, it is. Oh, wait a minute, we need to clear that off. And clear something off with the power bomb, I believe. Hang on. It somehow does not affect the sphere. I'd say this is one of the harder Metroids I've played. Well, I don't know, it seemed pretty hard to me the first time, fighting all the different Metroid forms. And it seemed a bit harder even fighting, you know. It's kind of balanced out, I would say, in comparison to the original for the Game Boy, because that one, the thing about the redesigned Metroid fights in this is that you have to take into account the different weak points that each form has, which you didn't have to do in the Game Boy version. You just plug them full of missiles quickly, and you win, for the most part. But at the same time in that version you didn't have the super missiles. And if you use those effectively in this version, you can get through a lot of those fights a lot more easily. So am I missing anything else here? I don't think I am. So this area is clear, this area is clear. I think this one is too. I believe so. So what about the tower? What am I missing here? Because I think I am missing something. Yeah, I am. I already see something. There's also something on the path down leading to the tower. And oh yeah, there's a little something that I almost forgot about. I'll just keep going down here and save. I keep forgetting about this, but there is in fact an optional boss that you can find if you backtrack to one of the more obscure areas, and that's on the way to to one of the large areas rather than in one of them. It's not really anything spectacular, but still nice thing to have. Let me see, just go down here. And I believe I have Kiro left here, yes. And go up here where the first time you come by this place you don't have the power bombs, but now that I do, I can open up that passageway and activate this elevator. Which leads up and up and up all the way to the planet's surface. The GFS thought is... what's the word I'm looking for? Marooned? No. Well, I guess marooned, yes, but... You know what, never mind. I guess marooned is the word I was looking for. Griffin class, its crew has continuously helped the Federation explore. An Honor class concept is also nearby registered to the rescue team, so... Yeah, they kinda added this backstory to the whole thing too that wasn't in the Game Boy version. I just ran past that guy. Backstory where apparently the whole reason... Oh, right, if you go too high here you get hurt. The whole reason Samus is here, apart from just to kill all the Metroids, is apparently there's some Federation guys that got lost and have not been heard from, and the rescue team that was sent to investigate also got lost, so that's great when that happens. Boy. Well, here's the vessel, but I must fulfill my compulsion of filling out every square on the map first. Well, I mean, they pretty much have the same setup for the beginning of Metroid Prime 2, if you realize. Okay, oh wow, I forgot how large this whole place is. Well, it helps that in a couple of stories of the games, the Federation is pretty much a stand-in for the evil corporation from the Alien movies. It's just sitting out here, oh boy. Well, let's get into the ship now. And fill out the map here too, because why not? There's a dead guy. And there's another dead guy. Sometimes it's good to stop and examine the dead guys. Okay, hang on. Pretty sure this is the save room right here. Might as well. Save room, I said. Nope, never mind. But there is a save room here, I'm pretty sure. GFS thought is a Griffin class escort ship. I'll read this. The motion sensor displays as follows. No signal, no signal, no signal. Level 3 east wing movement detected. Oh boy. Well, I mean, it's no secret that, you know, Metroid takes a lot of inspiration from Alien. Even if you look at the designs of the... Oh hey, it's one of the save pedestals from Metroid Fusion brought directly to this game. If you look at the forms, like the terrestrial forms of the Metroids in this game, you see their resemblance to the Xenomorph, especially with the Zeta ones. And you know, the whole concept of the face hugger is pretty much how the original larval Metroid operates. We made it to this room and gotten an extra energy tank. And, oh, we can't get out, because this guy's in here with us now. It's Genesis, a blind animal who has adapted to hunt in the dark. But he offers little protection and will attempt to conceal itself in the shadows as a result. It has acidic blood. And apparently it belongs to the oldest living lineage in SR388, which gives it its name. So we pretty much just assault it with weapons. And it dies sooner than not. At least that is my experience of it. Damn it. It's also pretty nimble though. Never seen any of the alien movies, I've only seen 1 and 2. I don't think you need to see any more than that to understand, you know, where a lot of other things that are influenced by them get the influence from. I would also seen Prometheus, but that's also because I heard there was a crappy adaptation of At the Mountains of Madness, and I had to see it, and so I did. And I agree with that consensus on it. It pretty much irritates me that that movie is the reason why Del Toro never wanted to make his own adaptation of Mountains of Madness. Alright. That was the super secret boss that honestly I didn't even know about. The first time I played through the game I had to get back into it to get the 100% stuff and explore to even find this. So that takes care of, I think that's all the energy tanks that we can get. Well, that's all that's in this little shop area, so... So time to examine the map again to figure out where the stuff that I'm missing still is hiding. Well, I already saw that part of it was in the tower, and there's something on the way, so might as well go get down there now. It's a long way, because why not? Alright. Now it's kind of funny if you play both versions of this game, the Game Boy original and this version, you kind of start to realize how a lot of the way that the enemies in the original are translated, I guess, art-wise to this version. It's pretty well done for the most part, but then you get these things with giant bosssaw hands that are like 3 times as big as the hands that the creatures that were in the Game Boy game had. Start to notice stuff like that, like I guess I can understand why they take lessons on that particularly. Oh yeah, I think I also need a Shine Spark here. I sure do love Shine Sparks, yep. But at the same time, if you know what the source of it is, it comes off as a little jarring. Let's get down there, and there we go. Just gotta get to the left here now. And now I get down to where's this thing? Oh, that. Oh boy, once again I demonstrate the precariousness of the microphone and the setup that I'm using. Okay. Well, but anything that is super and onwards on the map is rough. Yeah, it is, but I don't know. I think I have a very, very vague memory. I'm pretty sure when I was, you know, in my younger and more vulnerable years, when I had a lot of time to waste and not a whole lot of things to waste it on. I have a vague memory of running both the NES Metroid and Game Boy Metroid 2 with nothing else but a text walkthrough. And I didn't even use a map back then, as I recall. Which took a very, very long time. But, well, I pretty much didn't play it at all between back then and when I streamed it a little while ago, like, I think it was last week. And that time I did use a map and I found the whole thing a whole lot easier. I think if I recall, I just remembered what the general gist of it was and I didn't even look at a walkthrough. That helped. So I'm supposed to be getting down to about where the center of the screen is right now, but I get there through the ruined power conduit place? I don't know. Guess I'll try it out. See, I was so sure that there was something that you could come back to this place here for, but when I tried to do it right after I left it for the first time, couldn't figure out what that was, or how to get to it, but now I had power bombs, so I think I had them back then too, but... Oh, there we go. Okay, here we go, right away, it's visible. Apparently there's one more energy tank left to collect. Oh boy. My favorite thing. Right, there we are. Alright, that takes care of that, I'm pretty sure. There's nothing else left down there. I don't think I can even get back down there if I tried. So, yeah, okay, I got that. I got all the stuff that's up here. I think this area is clear as well, so that only leaves the... Well, I skipped a lot of stuff on purpose here because I realized that I could get a better ending if I hurried up, so I did. And I didn't even bother to fill out this before I get to that save room. When did you get that? I cheered... Oh, when did I get the affiliate thing? Did you cheer? Hang on, is that not turned on? I thought I turned on alerts for that. I turned on the affiliate thing like between yesterday and today pretty much. Well, day before yesterday and yesterday technically, since it's past midnight and all. Huh. It's kinda weird that it didn't show up. Hang on, in fact let me go to the thing right now and try to run a test thing. To make sure whether or not it works. It really should. Test bit. There it goes. That's what it's supposed to look like. I don't know why it didn't show up. There's no threshold or anything. Where am I right now? There I am. you're supposed to play the sound and everything, so I don't know what's up with that. You know, I typically don't like to include stuff that involves giving from your pocket directly to Twitch, but I figure if you can mine these things from ads, then I mean, they're getting a bunch of money from ads anyway, right? So might as well have some kind of functionality that we can make use of somewhat out of it. So how am I gonna get there? I think this portal, that's like right on the other side, is going to take me right to the place I want to go, actually. I just missed it, didn't I? I'm very observant, you see. Alright, here I am. So let me see, first of all, which part of the map have I not filled up yet? Well, there's something right below me, but I can't access that directly, I don't think. I need to do some roundabout stuff. I think I see how to get there, though. Here and go to the left. Which leads me to a place I couldn't access before because I didn't have the ice beam, but now I do, so it works out. Also, there's probably a way to go left from here, judging from... There we go. Oh boy. Well, there's just enough room to do this running. Doesn't matter. Now how do I get up there? I think I see a way, but it's very roundabout. Let me check my referencing. Okay, there's nothing supposed to be filled up here. Okay, you can just do this and go down there. Or can I? Go down there, go down there, yeah. Before I didn't even have to do this. Okay. Looks like I'm on the right track at least. Alright, good night, Alex. Okay, now I'm really confused. How the fuck do I get that? Oh, wait a minute, never mind. That was a very good one. I will see you later, too. Yeah, this is the only way I see that you can get what I'm trying to get to. I think, maybe. I hope so, yes. I do believe that. I probably should be sleepier than I am right now, which is not really at all. Considering that I only slept like 3 hours last night because I went to bed at like... I woke up at like 5 PM actually. The day before. I couldn't sleep until like 8, but I had to get up at 11 so that I could go out and do a thing, and that's what I did. So I only slept like 3 hours. I tried to take a nap in the afternoon to prepare for this, but then I couldn't actually get sleepy. I'm surprised it has not caught up at all. Seems extraordinary. Okay. It looks like I'm done with the upper part of this place. But now there's one more thing that I gotta get in the underwater section. And by one more thing I mean a few more things. So how do I get down there? Let me just go back. And the funny thing is I was actually kind of counting on being able to get sleepy early tonight, which, you know, granted, if I try to go to sleep right after I end this stream, I probably will be able to just pass right out. But the reason I wanted to is because it was something I wanted to take care of early tomorrow. Early, which for me is before 2 PM. So yeah, I wonder if that's part of the reason why I'm finding it hard to find words now. Maybe I've... Okay, so according to my calculations I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more items before I can attain 100% completion. Where am I right now? Oh boy, at this point I realize this isn't where I actually want to be. Or is it? I don't think it is. Let me just go back. I'm the best at navigating this. To be honest, I'm also kind of wondering where some of these items could be. Like, are they all down here? Seems unlikely. Well, there's one right there, I see it. Don't think there's any over here, are there? No, there are not. Well, I'll figure it out first. Let me get the stuff that I know for sure is gonna be down here. Oh boy, I can't actually go back the way I came. That's great. So I just wasted even more time. I wonder what the, if I was somehow able to factor out the cuts due to technical difficulties. How long I've been streaming for, it's certainly been the longest in a while. Been streaming since like 5, just past 5, so it's 2 it's gonna be 2 AM, so it's been like 7 plus, it's been like 9 hours, that's how long it's been. Because if it were the other way around in the AM PM, it would be like 5 plus 9 is 14, so yes, it's streaming for about 9 hours now. The only time I can remember streaming for this long was when I streamed for like 11 hours when I did my Half-Life 2 marathon. So let me see, just go on. Just get out of the building through the left side this time, do it right. Alright, we're outside. And now head down here. Right, the place that I completely neglected before. There's no visible missing items. Just checking again because I'm really paranoid about missing anything. And not having the good sense to go back and check. Just eyeball it. Forget how many items are down here, but I guess I'll find out. So yeah, it didn't go this way because I wanted to get to the end quickly. But now that I can go this way. Okay, got one item. There's oh wait a minute, I actually should destroy that because guess what I need to do again. And that's how you get through. Oops. Alright, now how do I... Okay, power bombs, simple enough. And I got the last energy tank, oh boy. Will never be defeated now. Now I know there's a way up there, there can't not be. I think I'm actually gonna have to... I am. I just remembered I did this a very specific setup. What was it? It was right here. I might as well find out. One of these blocks is... okay, it was over here actually. It's on the right side of the middle block, long block between the two short blocks. After yet another shine spark, trademarked. Just tell me you can get back down there. Get back up there. Well, I just have to do it again, I guess. Could just, use the spider ball or something, but Another missile tank, that's all the super missiles you can possibly gain. So, I need one more, I don't know. I think that's pretty much it for this area, which tells me that there's something that I missed elsewhere. Now the tricky part is gonna be figuring out where. For now, I guess I'll get out of here and get the only other thing that I know where it is. The only way to get there is by following the road the long way. So that is what I shall do. Of course, I wonder how easy it is going to be to get back to a place that I can warp from after I've gone there, but not easy at all. But I have to backtrack. Apparently that's gonna be the fastest way too. Oh well, we got time, I guess. It is the 2010s and there is time for this. Somewhat. I did get that. I thought I skipped it for a second. Okay, the thing's just up ahead. So what did I miss here? Time to find out. Oh, it was something as simple as this. I sure do feel silly now. There's nothing else at all on the way that I'm missing here. Let me check the reference map. There's nothing. No items, no nothing. No, there is something. Oh, but I did get it. Okay, so it doesn't matter. And on the far end there is also nothing, so... Oh, yes, I'm confused now, because I don't know where the remaining items are that I haven't collected yet. How about here? Okay, I see one thing that I'm missing. I don't feel like 2 or 3 that I'm missing. I'd like to figure out where the others are. Hang on, might as well do it now, because I don't want to miss something that might be on my way. Oof. Okay, no, I did get that. I got everything in here. I'm pretty confident I did. I'm eyeballing it with my reference right now just to make sure. And yes, it seems to check out, so this whole area is clean. Now what about this? The road is what I'm focusing on right now. The areas between the levels. Proper, I guess you could call them. Okay, that's definitely gotten. That's around where one of the things I'm missing is, according to this. Up here, double check. That with that, got all this. I think maybe I might be missing something there. I highly doubt it though. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm not missing it. Okay, I know I got that. I checked this, didn't I? I checked the hydro place, the distribution center. I got that, I got all that, all that. I got all the things that I can see. This is where I missed something before, but I got it this time, on my first time through actually. So yeah, that's out. Take another look at this. This one's suspicious, I think. Oh yeah, okay, never mind. I think I see exactly where all the things I'm missing are. And as luck would have it, okay, so one of it's right around here, and the others are over here. I forgot about that. So, as to where I am right now, just make it back to distribution, go here, and... Actually, don't go here. So, go to distribution. Actually, don't go to distribution, just go directly to the tower. That's what I'm gonna do. And then finally I'll be the master of everything. Item related. And I will beat the final boss once again for good measure. Because why not? Just to kind of punctuate the ending, I guess. And to show off the other ending that we get, I guess. When you finish with a crappy time, which is, in this case, translates to over 4 hours. Let's go left here. We'll just go here and use this passage too. Go straight up to the Golden Temple, I believe. That's one of the first areas you explore. Actually, no, this is the industrial complex. The Golden Temple is like up there. That's right. Jesus, my throat. It's getting scratchier by the second. So, just 2 things I gotta get. Well, 3 things I gotta get in 2 places. I gotta make sure this is the way out first of all. I have a real hard time orienting myself. And this time I say it completely without irony. Right out to the enter area section, I guess that's what I'm calling it now. Oh hey, Darkleaf. Fancy seeing you here. Oh boy, actually seeing you made me remember that I was gonna stream the new Twin Peaks thing that came out last week that I've been forgetting to do, but I think I'm gonna do that after the new one comes out this Sunday, I think. Just kind of lumped the 2 together, so it makes a little more sense. So I think I made it, yeah, I made it to the point where a secret room that you can't really... I don't really see how you can be expected to find on your own without being really paranoid. Yes. If I was a little boring, I guess I'll see. So let's go back down there. Not down there, just to the left. I know how to orient myself. This time that's completely ironic. Oh, finally. Last thing I gotta do, the last 2 items I need to collect are over on the left of this building. Oh boy, actually, where are they? Okay, they're there, past the save point tunnel, okay. I'll repeat the first Metroid, yes. I don't know what time the stream says, but it crashed a couple of times. Well, it crashed once, and I had to restart it before that because of technical difficulties, but I've been streaming for like 9 hours now. I got everything in the first Metroid. You know, that doesn't track your completion, but I did technically 100% it. And I beat the original version for the Game Boy of this game beforehand, so I spent the rest of the time doing this, which is the remake. Oh yeah, that's right. Guess what I'm gonna have to do right away to get that last item up there. It's over on the left. Alright. Let's get down here to the big room where one of the Metroids, the Alpha Metroids, was way back when. The remake actually has secret boss beyond all the revamps and new bosses. Secret boss beyond all the revamps and new bosses. I don't know if I would say that, but like the only secret boss in this is Genesis, which I fought a little while ago. It's nothing really special. It's just one of the creatures from Metroid Fusion who was just like a normal enemy in that, and it's just a boss now for some reason. Oh boy. Well, I made it up here, where the last missile expansion is waiting for me, and with that, I have 100% item completion. So now it's time for me to end this off, I think, by going to beat the last boss once again. And see the different ending we get with the 100% completion certification. And to get there, I need to go down here and use the screw attack to find the secret passageway that leads to the boss teleporter. Or the teleporter fast travel thingy that leads to the laboratory. And here we are again. Time to take on the menace of the Metroids one last time in this game. You know, I'm glad they included a remix of this track, which I thought was one of the more eerie, memorable tracks in the original. And also that they remixed the Queen Metroid battle theme so well. Oh boy, it's an egg. What a weird egg. There's also 9 Metroids suddenly detected in the area, so let us tread carefully here, as the Metroids pop out of the background. Oh boy. I don't know what they do with the background art in this one though. I don't remember any particular conveyance of what this seems to be looking like in the original. But oh well. Oh boy. There we go. Only two of them left. We're both in the same place. And one of them got me, of course. This doesn't look like more than one of them can attack you now at a time. Something that kind of happened before. You know what? I can't attack, damn it. So I'm a little bit in a little bit of a tight spot now. Okay. There we go. I only lost half my life while fighting them, which in this case consists of 5 energy tanks, which means that if I had done this with the amount of energy I had the first time I came here, it would be with only 1 energy tank left. That's a good prospect, so here we go again. Time to beat the Queen Mother again. It was surprisingly taking a long time to get the first phase over by way of super missiles. There we go. It's that time again. It's kind of funny how it's, once you learn the patterns, it's so much easier to dodge the Queen's attacks than it is to dodge the larval Metroids. It also helps that you actually get health refills from when you destroy these things. Well, here we go. I'm actually doing more snow despite having a lot more energy tanks. So this should be the last phase. For the ultimatum, yes. It should much less of these things. I think it's on to me. So I wonder who shall fall first. Nothing still. Kinda wonder how much health they gave her. Okay, so she's shooting more of these things as time goes on, I think. Another response. Greater number. I actually have more health now than when this phase started. Not the last. There we go, once again. Go back through. I think I'm gonna bother getting all the map squares this time though, since I'm pretty much done. Hey, it's the baby again. I already did this bit at length before though, so just... you know, the baby, there you go. I think Redberg gets what, you know, that's about, but... if he sticks around for the tail end of the games in the marathon, I have a feeling he will. Yep, the baby. Well, I don't know. It's something that Retroprey also did at length, so he might. Oh boy, here we go. So do love how this, you know, final part also counts towards your time total, so you get held up too much by the baby, you might actually get screwed out of the ending you want. There we go. And now I can actually treat this as the final end, in which I trust it will show that I got all the completion. But let's listen to the credits theme again, which again is actually a remix of the credits theme from the Game Boy game. I think this is proof of something that I like to advocate sometimes, which is, you know, some old-timey chiptunes can sound even better if they sound kind of, even if they sound a little bit unremarkable in their original iteration. If they are remixed just right, they can wind up, that's what I'm trying to say, they can wind up sounding great. And something I wish someone would, one of the tracks I wish someone would do that to is Successor of Fate from Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance, but I think that the way this, you know, this game treats all the tracks from the original Metroid 2 is a great example of that, just in and of itself. But yeah, Metroid 2, or to be more precise, AM2R, another Metroid 2 remake. It's one of the greatest fan projects I've ever seen regarding pretty much anything. You know, even if it does technically make use of assets and such stuff from other Metroid games, the Game Boy ones, Game Boy Advance ones that is, and kind of tweaks them around a bit. Just the whole fact that it works as well as it does, the whole scope of it, and the way in which it revamps the mechanics of the original. It's pretty much, oh, that took less than I was expecting, but there you go. 100% item collection. Well, the whole thing is just admirable. I will encapsulate it by leaving it at that. And here's the crappy ending, as you can tell. Samus with the baby again. And the general norm is that in these Metroid games, the longer you take to reach the ending, the more clothed Samus is during the ending. As you recall in the other ending,
The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
in the other ending, she wasn't wearing her helmet, and if you manage to do it in under 2 hours or something crazy like that, she's not wearing her suit, she's just kind of in casual wear. There you go. That was AM2R Return of Samus. And that concludes, well, actually, before I say that, I think there was one more thing I wanted to say. I forget exactly what it was, but it had to do with this. Oh yeah, the last thing that you hear after or before the game resets when you see the ending. Tie into a bit of a sequel hook and a tie into the next game and the continuity. Which I will be doing next time I do a stream for this marathon. But something I didn't really understand as part of that is if the person that speaks that phrase, you know, the last Metroid, blah blah blah, if that's supposed to be Samus or someone else, because I don't think the one in the original iteration of that phrase sounds that much like a woman, but I don't know. I really couldn't tell, but anyway. Beyond that, that is it for my first stream in this Metroid marathon. Tomorrow I will probably be back with
Hollywood.
Oh boy, Hollywood. I sure am glad that I managed to turn the bot back on in time for something like that. And what else? Oh yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be probably doing more Dark Souls stuff. Tomorrow and Saturday, unless there's some kind of hold-up or incident. Probably gonna be doing more Dark Souls stuff with the usual people, and Sunday, once again, unless something unexpected happens, I will probably be back with more of this, and this time, or that time I guess, we will be going into the next game of the series, which is Super Metroid. Which is the one that most people know, so that should be interesting. You're gonna die IRL tomorrow? Oh no, I guess I'll have to devote every day of this weekend to streaming this crap then. I can't believe it. What happened to my music player, by the way? Can't believe I'm being saddled with this responsibility. But yes, and you know, unless default dies IRL, that is what will be happening. So until then, I will see you later, because it's past 2 AM now and I want to have some dinner before I plop off. And drift off and try to wake up early-ish tomorrow to go do that thing that I wanted to do, so yeah, I guess I'll could play the usual, but I think I'll play something from the game now. I'll just play the credits theme again. And download the whole soundtrack from the creator, I believe. No charge. For obvious reasons, I believe, if you're perceptive enough. Where are the credits? Here we go. So I'll let this play us out. Hope I'll actually legitimately die tomorrow. Well, I guess we'll find out, won't we?